Hey, what is going on, guys and girls? Loony here and welcome back to my channel. In this tutorial I'm going to be showing you guys how you can create a Call of Duty Ghost real-time modding tool for PC. Now this isn't actually specifically for Call of Duty Ghost. This is mainly for them offsets that have long integers. But this won't be a Visual Basic tutorial, as Visual Basic is pretty easy to do tutorials on. I personally need to start using C#, C++, and coding languages that are actually going to go ahead and create some really cool programs. So I've been learning C# for the past 3 days, and I've managed to learn how you can create a mod tool, which is mainly what I'll probably create in anyway. So you don't even need to be like a beginner or anything to even do this. It is literally simple. It's just kind of like copying code over. If you don't understand the coding, then I guess you are somewhat fucked. But one thing you will need, guys, is you'll actually need the game that you're going to be using, and I'll have Call of Duty single player, and you actually want to make sure you have offsets. So I'm going to go ahead and pick up my offsets right now, but I've only got 2 single player offsets. So where's them? I'm only going to do single player because I don't really want to do a tutorial on how to mod multiplayer. It's not really going to go down well, is it? So, oh yeah, and I just want to say I'm not actually on a Mac. I've literally just finished a tutorial on how you can go ahead and install the Mac OS X Mountain Lion operating system even skin for Windows. So go ahead, check that out. Link. Well, this cat, shut up. Link will be in the description. So anyway, these are the 3 offsets I'm going to be using. So let's go ahead and create a new project, and then I'm just going to call this mod tool tutorial, if I can actually spell tutorial correctly, and then obviously it's going to go ahead and generate our tutorial thing. Right, okay, so it's now loaded, and we're actually just, first off we're going to go ahead and double click the back. Reason why is because we're going to have to import some using. So one using would be I believe it is system. So everything will start with system. If it wants to it doesn't want to import system. So system runtime dot interop services. Oh wait, don't forget to do this little semicolon. Then you want to do using system, obviously, because it always starts with system. Well, I believe it always starts with system. I haven't seen one that doesn't start with system. And then threading, and then another semicolon, then using again, and then system dot diagnostics. And then I spelled diagnostics wrong. There we go. I couldn't see what was wrong with that. And then when I obviously reset it. Anyway, that's pointless. So we're gonna have to go ahead and import a DLL. Now, don't worry, this DLL I believe is actually on your system anyway. So you just want to do DLL import, then a bracket, a open bracket, then you want to do parentheses and put kernel, or in lowercase, 32.dll. And again, you don't want to add a semicolon to this. Don't ask me why, I don't personally know, but all that I know is that you don't add one for this. The next one, actually you can go ahead download these things in the description if you want. I won't forget to put them in. So anyway, the next line is private static, all lowercase, and then extern basically means external, but short, and then int 32, and then write process memory, and then a bracket, and then int ptr, and then h process, because that's basically what we're going to dim it as, and then int ptr again, and then lp base address, and then we want to put another comma, and then a square bracket, and then in comma out, make sure it's capital O, and then after that you just want to do byte, and then open square bracket, and then obviously it will create that the closed one, and then buffer, not butter, and then comma, then uint, u and the I will both be capitals, and then 32. and then size, blah blah blah, and then out int ptr. I feel like a twat. If you guys have you know, just basically just copied it from the description, the file. Why the hell did that just stop right in? Anyway, number of bytes. If I can't spell bytes. Written. Again, semicolon, enter, and then we're going to go ahead and put int ptr p handle, and that's that for a moment. So now, you know, just pretty simple. We need to do the process name, or process handle even, which is what we've just basically, theoretically, or technically, whatever you want to call it, we've just defined. So public bool. Bool is basically short for boolean, but it's different, it works differently, so don't get confused. Let's process handle underscore handle even. You don't want to put spaces things because that can mess up. String process name basically converts the process name to a string, and then we want to add a open squiggly bracket, and then we want to add a try statement, and then another open squiggly bracket, and then you want to do process, and then it's a square bracket, and then after the square bracket it's a space, and then proc list, which basically process list. So then process dot get process by name, and then in these brackets here you want to put process name is basically, you can go ahead and just, you know, just keep copying this type of coding after for other programs you may use, and basically, you know, this is a lot better as you don't need to go ahead and come back here and keep changing it. You know, I just like it a lot better. And then we want to return this proc list length equals 0, which basically means if it's not even running, we're going to return a false. And then else, and then you actually want to be small here. Now you want, well, in fact no, you need to go ahead, if I can get my arrows keys lined up, you want to add a open squiggly bracket again, and then p handle equals proc list, and then, you know, the square things, and then 0, and then dot handle, and then return is true. Basically return means if this is right, actually return false means or. So basically process list, it searches the name, return is false, so that means it's not, you know, the value isn't 0, it returns the false, and the false is the else method. And then I don't know why I put false down here. So basically what this does is it does true. So basically if the process is running, it will run the statement, and obviously this means if it's not 0, it's something else, then the return is true, so meaning that the process is running. If that makes any sense to you guys, probably not. I'm sorry, I'm still theoretically no, right, I'm not going to say theoretically, I'm going to say I'm technically still a beginner myself. Anyway, we need to add a console bleep. This is actually going to tell the user if something weird goes wrong. This is literally what it is. Process handle. Now this will normally happen, let's say when you have started a mod, or, you know, you've launched a mod, and then I don't know, what could be the worst situation? I guess it crashes your game and automatically stops. So basically, I'm gonna kill that guy on the motorbike. I'm just kidding. Anyway, that basically means it will send that message, I guess, to the player, person. Anyway, the next one is going to be public void, and then write bytes. Wait, in fact, it's going to be easier if I just copy this, to be honest, just mainly because I've got this ordered down in a notepad. I did this before the tutorial. You know, I'm just making sure. So anyway, you know, just totally be oblivious to this. I believe I've just imported that incorrectly anyway. Should be 3 references. Did I spell handle wrong? Yes, I did spell handle wrong. Okay, so make sure up here handle is correct, and then you'll have all this stuff correct. So make sure again you put the handle on every single one of them, and as you can see, fixed our problem. That's how simple you can you can easily fix things. And now it's time to add our integers. So I'm going to have the the campaign health, the player health, and the player ammo. So I'm going to put long and then player, or even PL stands for player, and then health 1 equals 0, 0x. And I'm just going to leave it there for a second. Don't worry if you get an error, it is an invalid number, like I said, don't worry. And then next one I'm going to do is long PL ammo 1, because I know there's 2 offsets for ammo. I believe there's plenty more, but I haven't been able to go ahead and do them, find them myself. 0x. Anyway, so I know for some strange reason that I've got these offsets, so I'm just going to go ahead and paste these offsets. Go ahead, use these offsets if you are doing single player. Do that if you want. This is for Call of Duty Ghost. And one thing before I even forget, go into your project. Now, this let's say this is optional. Only if you can run the program in 64-bit. Like, I believe with Battlefield 4 you have 32-bit single player and 64-bit multiplayer. Single player as well. So you kind of want to have 2 links. One of them will be for single player. The other one will be for one of them will be for 32-bit operating system, and the other one will be for 64. But if you've got a 64, or like Call of Duty Ghost, where it will only run on a 64-bit operating system, you want to make sure you go into the properties. Now the properties should work look like this, and then you just want to go to build. And where it says any CPU, you want to put x64, because that is a 64-bit operating system, and that is fine. You don't need to go ahead and change any of these are fine as they are. So I'm just going to go ahead and save it all before anything is lost or forgotten. So we've just done the right, and we've just managed to do the health type of stuff, and literally now we're going to go into the coding. So, well, not coding, but into designing. So I'm just going to call this tutorial mod tool. You can go ahead and do this to whatever you want. Just be wild while creating things. It's fun. I'm just going to put taskbar as false. That's pretty much it, because I don't really need anything. But the first thing we're going to want to do, if you're doing ammo and health, please be smart. Add a timer. If you don't add a timer, they're going to have to keep clicking on it, and it's not a good idea. Meow cat. Right, anyway, so you're going to want to add in 2 buttons for each timer. So I've got 2 timers, so I'm going to add in 4 buttons. Okay, that was perfect size. And then another button. It's going to be like this. This one I'll call max ammo on. Okay, maybe it will need to be bigger. So max ammo on, and then it'll be max ammo off. Max ammo off. And then obviously the same with these 2, but these won't be max ammo. These will be God mode. So God mode on, God mode off, and then God mode on, or vice versa. I am aware you could do it the opposite way around, or at least you could have the off button underneath the on button, but just for the sake of this tutorial I'm going to keep it simple. So this one here, you want to put timer 1.start bracket and then the semicolon. Now you don't want to put timer in capitals, it doesn't work. It will just say an error. Just don't do it. So if you ever get an error with timer, check your capitals and check your brackets and the semicolon. Don't forget, you pretty much always have to put a semicolon, otherwise it won't read and it won't even work at all. So obviously you want to put stop in button 2, start in button 3, and then stop for timer 2 in button 4. Now you just want to load timer 1 into the code and timer 2 into the code. Now we are here. We just want to do if. Now this is where the process handle comes in. So you want to do process underscore handle, and then another bracket, and then in parentheses you want to put the process name. Now, if you don't know what the process name is, have the game up, go into your task manager, click on the application. Let's say Call of Duty Ghost is, I don't know, this Camtasia one here. I'll right click it, go to process, and the name here all the way up to the .exe, this camera recorder is what it is. So I already know the Call of Duty Ghost one. It is IW6SP64_ship. That's just what they called it. Don't ask me why. I guess they just wanted to. Anyway, you want to add a squiggly bracket. It could be on the same line, it doesn't matter. If you want to do it on the same line, do it on the same line, but the ending bracket has to be on a separate line. So anyway, you want to put right bracket and then campaign, no, not campaign, PL health, just because this is what we call it, PL health. And then just, to make it simpler, if you like you read in a value from a text box, you want to go ahead and do convert, and then it would be .2int32, then bracket text box 1.text, or whatever text box you've actually called it or whatever. But if you've already got a specific like number or integer you want to put in there, for example, the health's going to be the maximum 99, well basically 1 billion, and the same with the ammo. So it's basically max health, God mode, and max ammo all the time until they turn it off. They don't have to worry about adding an integer or anything. You want to do it this way. You don't even need to put parentheses on it, or even quotations. It's literally just like that. So I'm actually just going to go ahead and copy this and paste this. Then instead of P1 health, I'm going to do wait, that didn't work. Instead of PL health, I'm going to do PL ammo. I can't remember what I call it. PL ammo 1. Now I'm just going to go ahead and copy this line and paste this line underneath. You can have as many lines as you want, and obviously that will equal them too. Now if you want, depending on your personal preference, you can change this interval to every second, every 5 seconds. By the way, every 1,000 is a second. It's in milliseconds, so this will do it every 1 millisecond currently. So really simple. Anyway, so I forgot where I left off. I really did forget where I left off. Anyway, that should be it. Once you've got your offsets on and stuff. Now, what I will do is, if you want a tutorial on how you can get offsets, go ahead, comment them below. I will do one. I will hopefully get it up within a day, just to help you guys. There is many tutorials on YouTube, so you're not out. You're not stuck. Anyway, I'm actually gonna have to go ahead and load up my Call of Duty Ghost now. So I will be in game in a second. Alright guys, I'm back and I've got my Call of Duty Ghost open. So you just want to start the tool by clicking the start button, and it will start. If you've got any errors, go ahead and fix them. But anyway, this is the part of the game where there's some action. It's only at the beginning. So as you can see, I don't actually have max ammo yet, and I don't really want to get hit because I'm playing on veteran. So if I go ahead and put max ammo on, oh wait, I think I've put them both the wrong way around. Right, I put them both the wrong way around. So God mode is actually the top, max ammo is the bottom. So as you can see, I've now got unlimited ammo. Just keep shooting, blah blah blah, and obviously unlimited health, or just God mode, whatever you really want to call it. And even if you want, I'll go ahead and prove it to you guys. Right now, apparently my middle mouse is actually my shortcut to open something, which I didn't know was true. So as you can see, I would have so died by now, but because of due to the God mode, I'm amazing. It is kind of annoying with all this recoil type of stuff, because I'm obviously getting shot. But hopefully I'll be able to find something that can offset, which basically stops that. I'm not sure if I can, but guys, this consists of the tutorial. If you want me to go into more depth on how you can go ahead and create this, this was just a quick tutorial in 20 minutes. Really nothing special. So yeah guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have, please leave a rating, as it really does help me out. And guys, as always, I hope I see you next time. See you guys.